Afternoon, I'm Saya Baker-Barnes. It's a privilege to be a part of this very special ceremony today. I want to congratulate Judge Rodgers' family, friends, all of the legal community and community at large that is here to celebrate this most important occasion. My perspective is one of recognizing the incredible power in being able to see who you aspire to become. And, I've heard so many stories about Judge Rodgers. I grew up in a household with a judge. My mother, when she attended her community activities, made sure that I was mentored by judges here in this community. I grew up running the halls of the state attorney's office, where so many folks here, such as Justice Labarga, who I saw back there, and so many others, mentored me, even though when I didn't really know I was being mentored. And I think, too, when I first became a lawyer here in Palm Beach County, Judge Rodgers, someone that I knew from a young child growing up, I didn't quite understand as a young child who he was, what he meant to this community, but I knew that he was special, that he was important, that he cared about me in a way that he didn't have to say, he showed it. And so when I came here to practice, Judge Rodgers was still on the bench, but I think he was in the probate division at that time. He was not in the civil division. And so I had a big hearing. I had been preparing for weeks. And on the morning of the hearing, we got a call that my assigned judge was going to be out sick that day and someone else was going to be filling in for him. And I said, well, who is it? Because I think Chris Searcy's back here, and the number one rule for us is who's the judge before you go in and you start arguing. And so I wanted to know, who's the judge? And they said, we don't know yet. You'll find out when you get there. And so lo and behold, I walk in, and it's Judge Rodgers. And I'm terrified. Because here is this man who has been, a mentor to me and so many, someone I've grown up knowing, and now he's judging me, literally, in a case. And just like Judge Kelly said, he treated me and the other litigants with the utmost dignity and respect. Luckily, I won, so I could come back and tell my dad I won a hearing in front of Judge Rodgers. But I have had the great privilege of not only knowing him, seeing his impact throughout this entire legal community, but being a personal recipient of the legacy and the mark that he made on this legal community. I know John Howe is coming up, so I'm not going to steal his thunder of the work that we got to do together to honor Judge Rodgers. I'm going to leave that to John, because I already know what you're going to talk about, even though we haven't talked about it. But I want to say that one of the things that Judge Rodgers would always say is that in order to effectuate real change, you have to have a seat at the table. And then you have to make room for others. And Judge Rodgers fought and battled through unimaginable obstacles and more than earned his seat at the table. But he did not just close the door. He continued to pull up chair after chair after chair for others. And this library is not only a testament to his incredible legacy, but it will serve as a symbol of the power of being able to see who you aspire to become in others. We are all just incredibly privileged to have had Judge Rodgers here in Palm Beach County to leave such an indelible mark on this legal community. And so on behalf of the over 113,000 lawyers here in Florida, of the Florida Bar, I just want to say to his family, congratulations, and thank you for sharing.